Check, check. Check, check, check. Okay, help me get rid of that. Help me.
Yep.
You know what? Let me just see that
Yeah.
for a second. I think I can probably do this easier.
That's fine.
Let's see. Check, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check. There we go. Check, 1, 2, check, 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 check. Okay, so. Do you want it louder or quieter? Just
Right there. Yep, no problem. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Welcome to WGTD Sports. Welcome to WGTD Sports. Good evening, everyone. A special evening of football, as tonight is both Parents' Night for Kenosha Tremper as well as homecoming. And who will they be playing? Well, of course, the Washington Park Panthers from Racine. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to allow you to be able to watch everything that will be going on from Parents' Night. It is always so very important. So take a second and encourage these young people and tell them you got to watch them when you on your computer or maybe even on your television. With that, we'll be right back. You enjoy Parents' Night, WGTD Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize our senior and their parents. First, introducing, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a special night because of our senior football players. Tonight is our senior night. This will be their final game on historic Amici Field wearing the Royal and Scarlet. This group of seniors has grown in the program, embodied and role model the program ideals of pride, discipline, and toughness. We couldn't be more proud of their impact on Tremper football, and they are leaving huge footprints for our future teams to follow in toward success. Our senior players are being escorted tonight by significant people in their lives. First, team managers, Gianna and Jalen Anderson. Parents, Jimmy and Jennifer Anderson. Team manager, Olivia Davidson. Parents, Heather Davidson and Miguel Oleo. Amir Jaraba. Parents, Kimberly and Imad Jaraba. Zach Whitefoot. Parents, Ariana Escobar and son, Artemis Villegas. Number 4, Blake Fanny. Parents, Georgie and Stephen Fanny. Number 5, Ryan Corcoran. Parents, Michael and Jennifer Corcoran. Number 9, Josh Chris. Parents, Vanessa and Larry Chris. Number 10, Abram Sulko. Parents, Adam and Nikki Sulko. Number 16, Ethan Alberon. Parents, Yvette and Roman Alberon. Number 18, Damian Perez. Parents, Julie and Arturo Perez.
Michaela, are you fucking kidding me? What? My parents looking at her titty. You know what? It looks like shit.
Number 21, Julian Gonzalez. Parents, Jeanette Shoemaker and Jose Gonzalez. Number 24, Nathan Hines. Parents, Annie and Jeff Hines. Number 25, Austin Shalgren. Parents, Derek Shalgren and Vanessa Chambers. Number 40, Jamal Gooch Jr. Parents, Felicia Stadig and Jamal Gooch Sr. Number 55, Parker Deneur. Parents, Kyle and Stephanie Deneur. Number 63, Colin Maples. Mother, Kristen Stefanik, and sister, Kaylee Maples. Number 64, Logan Hansen. Parents, Jeff and Ruthie Hansen. Number 71, Zachary Clements. Parents, Michael and Becky Clements. Number 74, Kenny Holmes. Parents, Jason and Kate Holmes. Number 75, Nick Malden. Parents, Ryan and Tammy Malden. Number 77, Josh Biggs. Parents, Laura Yost and Justin Biggs. To number 89, Brady Starosta. Parents, Rick and Katie Starosta. Congratulations to our senior football players, and thank you to those who walked with them tonight in support. We appreciate you all.
Welcome back. WGTD Sports, this is Bob Haggerty, and we just were able to watch senior night, and from there, we're getting ready for football. It's homecoming. WGTD Sports.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
Well, I chose this program because where I worked for a couple suburbs, I worked as an electric assembler, working with a lot of electronic parts, so I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot, and it's been pretty fun so far. A large part of the classroom is actually doing lab work, practical lab work, and I actually like doing calculations. When stuff works out, it's really satisfying. So I plan on continuing my education so far. I know Gateway's got some great partnership programs with engineering schools, and I think I want to take advantage of that. And even if you don't plan on transitioning, you're still getting a curated experience from one of the top schools in the country.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
I plan to go into oral surgery. I plan to be a surgical dental assistant.
Extra wax probably on
Gateways
the
prepared me to
here.
be successful after graduation, not only because I was able to get the one-on-one experience with my instructor, I was able to apply everything I learned here, build amazing friendships, and learn how to work with other people. So Gateways definitely prepared me for my future, and I'm super grateful and appreciative of that.
And we're back. WGTD Sports, as the Panthers have come on the field, and we see that Kenosha Tremper ready to come out as well. Again, this is homecoming weekend, as well as the last home game for Kenosha Tremper for 2025. Always a good time to be able to see homecoming. A lot of memories here at Amici Field. They're getting lined up for the national anthem.
And those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to please stand.
And ladies and gentlemen, will you join us in saluting our country with our national anthem?
Performed tonight by the Tremper Chorale.
A beautiful rendition of our national anthem from the Tremper Chorale. Remember, homecoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a special night as well because it marks the end of WIAA fall season officials appreciation week. Earlier tonight, our game officials were provided with a small token of appreciation on behalf
Tremper getting ready to
Take a moment to give a round of applause as
go out, and
tonight's officials.
you know, this is a huge game for them to be able to have the opportunity to play and win. Homecoming is a very special weekend. With that, I should say a very happy homecoming to the class of 1985. They have their 40th homecoming this weekend. My wife is a member of that class. She's working tonight, but I know that she does wish everyone the best. I was a class of 1984, so a lot of those individuals are my friends as well. Kenosha Tremper a special place. It has been and continues to be. Getting ready to kick off, Kenosha Tremper. Number 36 kicking off for Tremper. That's Sulco, Owen Sulco, the sophomore. And that's going to come back as they tried to stop the play from taking place. He couldn't hear the whistles, multiple whistles. You and I could up here, though. So Sulco getting ready to kick once again. Then let's get ready to play ball. Taking it at about the 18-yard line. The 25, the 30, the 35. Brought down just short of the 40-yard line. A good, solid return by the Panther, number 6, Ben Filner, 5'9", 165-pound junior. I should say he's a senior, graduate in 26.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
So the ball will be placed at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for Washington Park. We have not seen them this year. They're going to start out with 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Vaughn, the quarterback, quick out, coming across the 50, the 40, across the side. Can anybody catch him? I don't think so. The 10, touchdown. 63-yard touchdown. Wait, that's going to come back. Flag on the play against the offense. This comes back. Watch it. Wipe off a touchdown for Washington Park. Now, quickly, you're going to see this. And I think that was the penalty right there on the movement. And no way they were going to catch him once he was in open ground. Tremper catches a break. The ball marked back. See where they're going to place it. Remember, they were at the 37. So they should walk this off, depending on where the penalty took place. Referees getting together. Legal motion. 5 yards back to the 32-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 15. 1st and 15. And wiping off a 63-yard touchdown play for Park. Vaughn out of the gun. 3 to the far. Hands it off. Good solid run. That is number 24, Jordan. He's a bowling ball, 5'6", 190 pounds. He's also a senior. That's a gain of 8, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. Remember, it was 1st and 15. Gain of 8, 2nd and 7. Vaughn Brings his team to the line. 2 to the far. 1 to the near. Vaughn out of the gun. Hands it off. Good job by Tremper stopping number 33, Wentorf. Wentorf had the handoff in motion, but a good, solid job by the Tremper defense getting into the backfield and breaking that one up. It's going to be a loss of 2, and we're going to call it 3rd and 9. All the way back to about the 37-yard line. You look and say, what a huge penalty, wiping off that 67-yard touchdown run. Quickly, Vaughn knocks that ball down. That is, I'm looking at the number 55 for Kenosha Tremper. 55 is Genscher. 6'3", 245. Denor is how they pronounce it. Denor putting that big hand up at 6'3" and knocking the ball down. Nice defensive play. They teach you that on the line. If you don't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. And that's exactly what the young man did. So it's going to be 4th and 9 from the 37-yard line with the kicking team coming out for the Park Panthers. Tremper at their own 30. Good snap. It's going to bounce. And Park will cover up. That's number 50, who is Doe, covering it up just past the 30 at the 31-yard line. Kenosha Tremper, they catch a big break. Points taken off the board for Racine Park on the penalty. That winds up being a kick, and they get the ball. 0-0, 9:43 left first quarter. If you're just joining us, WGTD Sports. Sulco out of the gun, hands it off. Runs into the line. That is 21, Gonzalez. Gonzalez picks up 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Sulco stays out of the gun. 2 to the far. Nobody to the near. Hands it off quick. Crosses the 35 out to the 36. And that's Gonzalez again carrying the ball. They're going to mark it at the 37-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 3 or 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. Tremper wants to keep their offense on the field. Already a big 3rd down. Hands it off. Nowhere. Falls forward at about the 39-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down. And it's going to be 4th and a long 3. They're going to mark that at only a yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 4. Kicking unit comes back on for Kenosha Tremper. Sulco, also the kicker, trying to get everything in, and Tremper discombobulated right now. Trying to figure out, they're going to wind up burning a timeout, and they do. And you don't want to see that. Kenosha Tremper calling a timeout as they just couldn't get the formation going. They need to stay, their heads need to be in this game if they have a chance of winning homecoming. You don't want to see them burn the timeout needlessly, and that was exactly what that was. 7:53 left to play. First quarter, we're scoreless. WGTD Sports. Well, you can say very quickly, the big play of this game was a 63-yard touchdown run by Racine Park called back. First play from scrimmage called back due to a penalty on the line. And here we go. Tremper kicking the ball away again. Sulco kicking the ball from about the 35-yard line. 25-yard line. Good snap. Good solid kick. It's going to hit the turf, and a good Tremper bounce. Outstanding Tremper bounce to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Racine Park, no score. WGTD will be right back.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
We're back. First play is a gain of 2 from scrimmage for Park. On a run, ball out to just past the 20-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. 7:16 left to play, first quarter. Now Park having problems getting everything done. Vaughn out of the gun. 2 to the near. 1 to the far. Vaughn over the middle. Almost there. Good coverage by number 2 from Tremper, Whitefoot. But number 4, that's Jordan. Jordan almost with that ball, and there was nothing but green. There was nobody behind him, and if number 2, Whitefoot, had not gotten in there and broken that up, that was a big-time touchdown. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. Watch them over the middle again. Opportunity may have been there. Vaughn out of the gun. Able to put it. Big run. Still going. Breaks a couple of tackles. Tremper, number 2, Whitefoot, brings him down, but not until he crosses the 35-yard line out to about the 36, and that's a first down. Watch the tackles here. Here we go. As you're going to watch the throw. Good job, Tremper, getting pressure on Vaughn, but able to get it out. And number 9, Lee, with that run. Couple of broken tackles. And down they go. Vaughn out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Good throw. And down. And that's what needs to happen. They need to be able to make the tackle. Eastland with that catch. Tremper needs to be able to make the catch, the tackle on the catch. Stop the yards after catch, or what we call yak. So it's going to be a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 6:02 left to play first quarter. Scoreless here at Amici Field. Homecoming for Kenosha Tremper. Vaughn hands it off.
Jordan straight ahead for a small gain. Taken down by,
and I believe that was Jordan. The bowling ball, 690 pounds. Small gain. Out across, again, the 35 to the 37. That's a gain of 1, and we're going to call it 3rd and 8. Vaughn and Jordan in the backfield. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Vaughn throws it. Intended and not caught. I could not tell if he had gotten that and brought it down or not. So it's going to be 4th and 9 with the punting unit come on for Park. Tremper's going to be standing at about their 33-yard line. Lollipop of a snap, but good enough. And a good job. And trying to get a number here. Number 3, Kenosha Tremper. Baldwin getting the ball and stepping out of bounds instead of letting it run. Because that ball had some forward momentum. Maybe could have gone down to, the 15, maybe even the 10-yard line. Instead, Kenosha Tremper is going to start outside the 25 at about the 27-yard line. Baldwin with a good job covering that ball. Sulco out of the gun. Quick handoff. Across the 30 out to the 34-yard line.
Julian's straight ahead for a nice gain.
And that's Gonzalez again.
And lead. 2nd and 3.
Good job getting forward. Good job on the line of scrimmage. Sulco to 21, Gonzalez. Gonzalez weeds his way through for Tremper's first down. Right about to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it exactly. The ball's on the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, Kenosha Tremper. If they can get their run game going, that's how they really work their whole offense. Good move, and up and over. That's number 22, Lopez. Angel Lopez, a junior, 140-pounder, 5'7", and I think almost they're going to say he was brought down just short of midfield at the 49-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and a short 1. Lopez going over a defensive player to make that happen. Sulco hands it off. Lopez down inside the 40-yard line. 1st down and a lot more as Sulco did a good job. And this is the first time we've seen Tremper run to the left, the far side of the field in this case. And number 22, Lopez, doing a good job hitting that hole and then really being able to move, as you saw on that, hands it off. This time, number 21, Gonzalez. Tremper starting to get into that rhythm.
Back to Gonzalez for about 6 up the middle.
That's a gain of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Hurry up offense. Sulco takes the snap. Can't get it. Gonzalez picks it up. Can't make anything happen. And that's going to be a loss outside the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Should say outside the 35 to about the 37-yard line. They'll mark it at the 38. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Sulco not able to get a hold of that snap. 3 to the far, nobody to the near. Nowhere. And number 21, Gonzalez, thrown down rudely for, I would say, another loss, and it's going to be 4th down. They're going to say no gain. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 4th and long. No man's land for Kenosha Tremper. So they're going to go for it. At least it looks like it on 4th down. Remember, the punter is also the quarterback. So it leaves a lot of things. Maybe a pooch kick. Sulko. He's got a second. Throws. Not able to hit his receiver. And they're going to turn that over on downs. Good field position now for Park. No score. 1:32 left to play. First quarter. Stay with us. If they do go through a homecoming ceremony, we're going to try to bring it to you. Let all your friends know. Pass intended. Incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, and a big breakaway on that throw. Touchdown. Touchdown as no flags. This one's going to count. And watch it. Here they snap. So there's the throw. 1, 2 missed tackles, and right here, nobody's there, and just the speed of Park Panther number 7, that's Hewlett, with the big touchdown. By the way, I'm told in 1984, this is from Boyd Frederick. He was class, I believe, of 85. Park ended Tremper's perfect season, if we remember the class of 85. Bad snap. Tries to get it out. Can't do it. So, extra point is not successful. And with 1:17 left to play in the first quarter, Park leads Tremper 6-0. WGTD Sports will be right back.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
And I'm back. Just someone came up and said, "Who was your wife?" Back she, from the class of '85. Maiden name would be Eckert, Christine Eckert, the gymnast. You'll remember that she did all the flips in the Madrigal Feast during that time. A lot of really good athletes from the class of '85. Tremper known for many, many years for having just fantastic athletes. They still are. Park kicks off, up by, and a squid kick. Nice job falling on it. The up man, number 4 for Kenosha Tremper. That's Fanny. Blake Fanny, 5'11 senior, 165 pounds. Started running back, and that ball came squidding, and he fell on it. Excellent field position for Kenosha Tremper. 1:16 left to play first quarter. 6-0, Park. Sulko out of the gun. 2 to the far, 1 to the near. Hands it off to Hernandez. Good job. That's hard running up to almost the 50-yard line. See where they mark it. Gonzalez, my apologies. Gonzalez with some really hard running at the point of attack. Brings it all the way up to the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 4, and it's going to be 2nd and 6. Sulko out of the gun. Trying to find that opening. Able to at least fall forward. I'm trying to see if that's Lopez, number 22. No, it's Gonzalez. And that's a gain of 3, and it's going to be 3rd and a long 3. Tremper, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. That is their tempo so far. Hands it off. That's the number 33, Tennyson, Blake Tennyson, 5'8", 190-pound junior. See where they mark it. I think it's enough for a first down. And see if they're going to mark it as a first down. And they do. That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Park 6, Tremper 0. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
And we're back. They had a nice little deal of asking the class of 85 to stand and getting the applause from the crowd. They were a good group. Tremper. See who they call that on. It could be on the center, and it is. It's going to cost Tremper 5, and it's going to be 1st and 15. So the ball now back to the Park 48-yard line. And 1st and 15. Sulko with the play comes on in. As I said, Tremper is quick, quick, quick. That is their tempo. If you see him slow down, there's a problem. Sulko keeps it. Basically, maybe a 1-yard run. See where they mark it. It's a gain of 1, 2nd and 14. The ball at the 47-yard line. Tremper waiting for the play. Now they come up. Some confusion. Sulko out of the gun. 1 to the near, 1 to the far. And a great job by number 21, Gonzalez. Do we have that? Watch, Gonzalez gets hit. Watch right there. And he keeps his balance and he keeps driving. Gonzalez does a fantastic job. And they say now the ball marked at the 42-yard line where it's going to be 3rd and 9. That was a nice job of balance and power by that young man, Gonzalez. Puts it up. He's open! The 10, the 5. Touchdown! Sulco able to throw it to number 8, Templeton. He was all alone. He got behind the defensive back. Nothing they could do. Touchdown, Kenosha Tremper. Watch Sulco. He's about to get hit. The big man stays in there for Kenosha Tremper. He comes back, and they are coming right at him right now. Sulco puts it to Templeton. You didn't see it, but he's able to catch it behind everybody and able then to take it into the end zone. Tremper right now tied, looking to take the lead with the extra point. Good snap. Ball's up, and it's good. So 10:23 left first half. Kenosha Tremper on homecoming takes a 7-6 lead. WGTD Sports. We'll be right back.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 656-9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
And we're back. Tremper getting ready to kick off to Park. Up by 1, 7-6. Kenosha Tremper. Short kick, taking it at the 25, the 30. Across the 35, and a flag at the end of that play. So we're going to wait and see what that call is. A lot of times a block in the back. And that's a hold. A block in the back, a hold. And that's going to push Park back. There's the flag on the instant replay.
We'd like to thank my old friend Bob Haggerty of WGTD for broadcasting tonight's game. Thank you, WGTD.
Here we are. That was nice. Brought us up that we were broadcasting the game tonight. A lot of friends here. And there's a flag pushed out of bounds. That's usually where another hold is. So we're going to have to wait and see. And that's going to be a penalty against Park once again. Legal motion. And they're going to walk off 5. And that's going to take him inside the 20-yard line. Inside the 15-yard line, down to the 14-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 15 at the 14-yard line. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. Bob Haggerty here. Thrilled to be bringing you homecoming for Kenosha Tremper. Park, out of the gun. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Nice throw to the outside. And continuing to drive, finally brought down outside the 30-yard line at about the 31. And that was a terrific catch and run. You're going to watch this. Now watch the run. Nobody up on him, and he's going to carry a couple of guys with him. That's what you've got to like. And here we go. Quickly to about the 35-yard line. It's going to leave him about a yard and a half short. See where they mark it. Going to mark it right at the 35, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Under 9 minutes to play. Park with the ball. Vaughn out of the gun. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. A blitz from Tremper. And a good, solid run for a first down. That's 24, Brendan Jordan. The bowling ball. Across the 40 to the 42-yard line. First down, Park. Good, solid movement from Park so far on this. Couple of early penalties has hurt Park, but they're able to move the ball now. Tremper on the blitz. And that's the way to do it. That's how you stop Jordan. You've got to get in the backfield before he starts to get some momentum. That little man will run right over you. He has thighs like oil barrels, I'll tell you. So it's a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 11 at the 41. Vaughn out of the gun. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Looking. Vaughn, nice throw, and he hits. Nice job by Washington Park. Filner doing a terrific job with that. And with that, they cross the 45 to the 47-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. Filner was clocked when he caught that ball. Held on to it well. Good defense from Kenosha Tremper. No yak. Yards after catch. Vaughn out of the gun. Little low. Quick pass. And dropped. Filner dropped that one. He had the first down, but he was looking downfield to turn the corner. And it's going to be 4th and 5. Offense stays on the field for Racine Park. On 4th and 5, down by a point. 7:21 left to play, second quarter. 7-6. Vaughn out of the gun. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Jordan in the backfield with Vaughn. And the snap. Tremper goes after him. No place. Vaughn had nowhere to go. Jumped the ball, and they're going to turn it over. That was a terrific blitz by Kenosha Tremper. They brought everything except the kitchen sink. Watch Tremper come all in right here. A great job, Kenosha Tremper on the blitz. Nobody there, and they're going to take over on the enemy side of the 50-yard line. Tremper 1st and 10 at the 47 of the Park Panthers. Up by 1, 7:17 left. Selko hands it off. Big run and taken down across the 40. That's number 21, Gonzalez. Julian Gonzalez with an outstanding run. You saw the burst of speed, and that should be enough for a first down. They're going to call a face mask on Park, so they're going to mark off another 15. Ouch. If you're a Park Panther fan, that hurt. All the way inside the 25-yard line down to the 21. First down, Kenosha Tremper. Waiting for the sticks to be put down. Tremper. Sulco. 2 to the near. Hands it off. Big hole. Gonzalez across the 15. Wow. Look at the hole that the offensive line created. You could have driven a Mack truck. That's what you want from the Hogs up front. They just ripped a hole. Gonzalez looked and said, wow, I could walk. I don't even have to run. Down to the 14-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Sulco out of the gun. 2 to the near. We've got motion and a pitch. He's got the angle. Touchdown. Tremper, number 24, Hines. The 5'7" senior. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Let's bring it back. On a hold. Watch and see if you can see the hold. This is going to come back. So now both teams with touchdowns called back. That's going to cost Tremper 10. Now here we go. I'm looking right there. See the hold? The big man grabbed and onto a jersey, yanking him down. That's too bad. Both teams now with one touchdown pulled back or called back for a penalty. And the ball back to the 20-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10. Hands it off. And a nice solid run by 21 Gonzalez. Takes it inside the 15 down to the 14. And we're going to call it 2nd and 4. I should say 3rd and 2. Third down and 2. Big play for Tremper. Sulco hands it off. See where they mark it. That was number 22, Lopez. They're in 4-down territory anyway. They're going to be short. And it looks like they may have some type of a, maybe the field goal unit coming on. We're going to wait and see. Direct snap. That was a direct snap to number 14, Gallagher. And I think he went inside the 10. If so, that's good for a first down, and it is. At the 10-yard line. And it's 1st and goal from the 10. Sulco comes out. He's got the play. Under 5 minutes to play in the half. Tremper up by 1, 7-6, but they're driving. Down to the 10-yard line. Hands it off. Gonzalez stays on his feet, falling forward inside the 10, down to about the 9-yard line. See where they wind up spotting it. Gonzalez does an excellent job staying up, not taking the loss. They're going to mark it at the 8. That's a gain of 2, and it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Timeout. Washington Park, the Panthers. 4:09 left to play. Second quarter, the score. Kenosha Tremper 7 and Racine Park 6 on homecoming. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thrilled to be bringing you this game as always, but this is a little bit more special, being homecoming. I don't talk about it much when I do games because you don't, but I'm a proud Tremper graduate from the class of '84. It was a lot of fun. Outstanding school with outstanding teachers. Park comes back out onto the field. One thing that I miss from the 80s, we had a grass field. And by now, it was a mud field. Always a good time. Tremper lines up. Second and goal from the 8. And here we go. Sulco out of the gun. Hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes through. There's a flag. That's usually for holding. Wait and see. No, it's going to be against Park. See where they mark it. They may actually decline this. We'll wait and see. Or they'll take it and get the extra down. And that's what they'll do. They'll do half the distance. They'll give up about a yard, but they're going to get an extra down. So it's going to be third and goal from about the 3-yard line. Sulco out of the gun, 2 to the near. Nobody to the far. Gonzalez in the backfield. To Gonzalez. Touchdown. Gonzalez with a good run behind the big guys. Watch this one. As Trempers had some good luck tonight running on the right side. Watch the hole that's right there. That's opened up. Gonzalez saw that. His eyes got as big as saucers, and that's all he needed. Falling across the goal line. Touchdown, Kenosha Tremper. Tremper moving the ball well. That time, a couple of penalties hurt them. They didn't allow it to stop them. Good snap. Ball's up. And good. 3:56 left to play. First half. Tremper goes up 14-6. WGTD Sports. We'll be right back.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
And we're back. Kenosha Tremper getting ready to kick back to Park. A lot of time left, 3:56 left in the half. As I said, we are going to try to bring you as much of the halftime. Now, if there's music, because of copyright problems, we may have to take off the music side. But we're going to do the best we can to give you as much as we can during homecoming. Good kick. Ball taken at the 15, the 20, the 25, and goes down. if you're just joining us, beautiful night for football. About 60 degrees. It's probably in the upper 50s right now, but we're starting to see the dew come onto the field. And it's a couple of points that I'm sure it's starting to get a little more slippery than normal. Park not used to playing here. And that's where we saw right now legs coming out and going down. Quickly now, Vaughn out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Quickly gets ball, got hit. Good solid job getting their hands up. Kenosha Tremper, that defensive line. That's what you want to see.
Jamal Gooch Jr. 2nd and 10.
So incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Ball 16-yard line. Stops the clock with 3:49 left to play. First half. Don't go anywhere. WGTD Sports. Vaughn out of the gun. He throws the ball so well. And good coverage. Vaughn throwing the ball to number 6. That's Filner. But as soon as he touched that ball, brought down rudely by number 40. That's Gooch. Gooch with a good, solid hit. That's a gain of 1, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Vaughn, watch him throwing over the middle this time. They've had success doing exactly that. Here he goes. Throws it out. And a big catch on the far side. Outside, just right around the 40-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Now watch. Vaughn drops back. He looks in the middle. Nothing's there. But there is on the far side, and he's open. Breaks one tackle and then is brought down at the 40-yard line. So 3rd and long becomes a first down. Vaughn. Long pass. He's open. Knocked away, and there's the flag. Pass interference, as you're going to see what could also be considered a felony. That's mugging. Watch this as he goes and he throws the ball. Here's Vaughn. Now right here, watch the arm. See him pull? There's your pass interference right there. Not as bad, honestly, as I thought it was going to be. I saw the pull of the jersey, but it's going to be enough. Now, let's talk about that, because if you're new to high school football, you're like, hey, Bob, the ball's supposed to be way down. Not in high school. In high school, it's not a spot penalty. It's a yardage penalty. So it's a 15-yard walk-off that's going to take the ball to the 45-yard marker of Kenosha Tremper, 1st and 10. Not all the way down to about the 20. That's the difference. Quickly throws the ball. Good, solid hit. The other thing I'll tell you about is no 2-minute warning in high school football. The ball marked at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 at the 40. No 2-minute warning. Right now, both teams with 2 timeouts. Vaughn under the gun. He's going to look. Rolls out. Good arm. Beautiful. Over the middle. Still running inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. And that's where they have been looking for. That's where the big runs have happened. That's number 8, Eastland. Watch the throw. Here's Vaughn. He's already thrown it in this to the middle. That's Eastland. And brought down, but a good job here again in the middle of the field. Vaughn hands it off. That's to number 24, Jordan. And the bowling ball takes it down to the 25-yard line. A good, solid run. Just outside the 25. You're going to see how this kid runs right here. Watch the cut. Now he spins out of it. Oh, yeah, hit me. It doesn't matter. I like how Jordan runs. Vaughn drops back. He's got pressure. Looking for and throws it away. Boy, that is an intelligent quarterback. At the high school level, he looked at 3 levels of passing. He looked at all 3 levels. There was nothing there. He didn't take the sack, and he flipped the ball out of bounds. Nice job by that young man. Vaughn showed that is a really high level for a high school quarterback. So not only the athleticism, but the mentality that goes along with it. Vaughn throws it again. Breaks 1 tackle. Inside the 15, enough for a first down as we go inside of 1 minute left to play. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains. Then they're going to start it up again, and here we go. The ball at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Vaughn, he's going to look to run. I should say to throw. Puts the ball up, and they're going to call that one back. That was a touchdown. And they're going to say they jumped. False start on the offense. And it's going to be 1st and 15 back at the 17-yard line. See where they mark it. Should be the 17. Closer to the 16-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 15. Vaughn, same shot. Over the middle, good hit. That's how you break it up, right there. Good thrown ball, good effort. Watch Vaughn. He sees this on his left side, and he throws a rocket. This is a fastball. Right there. Now watch the hit right there. That's how you jar a ball free. So it's going to be 2nd and 15. Good, solid defense from Kenosha Tremper. They're up by a score, 14-6. Vaughn fires it, little short. Can they stop him? He's running, falls in, touchdown. And that is something that they've really done well with. That's Filner. Filner caught the ball 5 or 6 yards short and broke a tackle falling across the end zone for the touchdown. Watch this. Here's Fulner. Vaughn is going to throw a nice pass. Fulner cuts in. There he is. Now, there's 2 guys there. He breaks it. In between them, there's 3. And he falls in. Touchdown, Park. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Try to tie this up with 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Vaughn out of the gun. Jordan in the backfield, the bowling ball. High snap. They're in the backfield. Tremper throws it. I should say Vaughn throws it. Not able to make anything happen. And 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Kenosha Tremper 14, Park 12. WGTD Sports. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
The Pizza King Durango's Restaurant and Sports Bar is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to Durango'sKenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
And we're back. Tremper looking to get the ball. I would not be surprised to see some type of a little bit of a trick play here. 22 seconds left, and the throwing, the passing, the air game of Racine Park. That would set that up pretty well. Yep, there it is. And the ball out of bounds. That, I believe, was missed by number 4, Fanny, who did a terrific job on the last one. Ball wound up out of bounds anyway. Or was that the hit? Flag on the play. If the ball's touched, it doesn't matter that it went out of bounds. I thought it went off of Fanny. False start. Illegal motion. And I wonder, no, Tremper won't let him try it again. They're not going to take a chance of turning that ball over. So Tremper will take it at midfield. 22 seconds left, up by 2, 14-12. Sulco out of the gun. Everybody and their mother lined up on the far side. Sulco with the snap, and there's a flag. Somebody jumped. It's going to cost Tremper 5. More importantly, cost 3 seconds. So the ball is going to go back to the 45-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 15. 19 seconds left in the half. Up by 2, Kenosha Tremper. They're going to, if you may have heard that, they're going to replace the clock at 22 seconds from 19. Sulco comes back in. I said, they put everybody on the far side of the field last time. Not this time. One on each. Sulco puts it up, caught! And 15 seconds left, but Tremper all the way down. Let's see where they mark it. What a catch! Watch this. Sulco goes, and he's waiting. Great time from his offensive line. Look at this. He could have had a pizza. And a great catch. And the ball now, see where they mark this. I think it's going to be about the 25-yard line. Tremper taking the timeout. And if you remember right, Tremper kicked the ball away in the first half, so they're going to get the ball to start the second half of things. If they can get something, watch this again. We've got the time. Sulco, look at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A long time. He just airs that ball out, and a great catch. Tremper, number 24, Hines, on that catch, going up, coming down. They're going to mark it at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Kenosha Tremper. 15 seconds left. Sulco puts the ball up. He caught it at the 1. See what they're going to call. 10 seconds left. And that is number 3, Baldwin, coming down with this. Watch this from Sulco. And another timeout. They're all the way down to about the 2-yard line. Watch Sulco. He's going to aim for the corner. Now watch Baldwin. Number 3, Brock Baldwin. He went up, pulled that ball down, and they are going to mark that at the 1-yard line. Tremper with 10 seconds left, but no timeouts. So you have to look. If you're going to run this ball, you've got a problem. If you don't get in, you've got a problem time-wise. If you throw it, you could potentially get 3 throws on this. Tremper looking to extend their lead, and they'll get the ball to start the third quarter. Don't go anywhere for halftime either. Of course, we've got bills to pay, but besides that, we're going to try to bring you absolutely as much of homecoming as what we can. Scott looks at me. He's our director, producer. Yeah, Bob, we've got bills to pay. Here we go. And no, they're short. They need to line up quickly. 4th, 2, 1, and a flag. Wait a minute. There's a flag. Let's watch this because it's very big. There was a flag. If Tremper, it can't end on a defensive penalty. The half cannot end on a defensive penalty. Doesn't look like it. Kenosha Tremper. So that's no good. That's the end of time here at Amici Field. The score, Kenosha Tremper 14, Racine Park 12. Don't go anywhere. WGTD Sports.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
Hello there. My name is Steve Casey. I'm the owner and founder of Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations. There are 2 things that make me very different than any other funeral home. One is that we don't have a large building that we use for funerals. We do all of my funerals in churches or chapels or synagogues or any other such facility. By not having a large building, we reduce the overhead. Reduced overhead means reduced prices. We're often 40 to 60% less than other fine area funeral homes. The second thing that makes me very unusual is we created package pricing. Package pricing means for one price, it includes everything that we do depending on the type of service you select. It's not uncommon for our burial package to even include the flowers. We're the only funeral home in the area that provides flowers along with their services. It's not unusual that many families agree with what we've always said. It's quality you would expect at prices you can afford.
Next, we have Queen candidate Hannah Mish, escorted by King candidate Blake Fanny. Next, we have Queen candidate Ella Peterson, escorted by King candidate Nasir Jackson. Next, we have Queen candidate Tegan Rollins, escorted by King candidate Nick Malden. Queen candidate Kamora Woods, escorted by King candidate Abram Soko. Can I get a drum roll for this year's Queen candidate? Your 2025 homecoming queen is Autumn Mendoza. And your 2025 homecoming king is Nasir Jackson. Congratulations and thank you to all of our candidates.
I really like the technical aspect of, doing things with your hands. Coming out into the lab and working with your hands, doing it, getting your hands to it, really just helps to, get it in your head. It's book knowledge and experience, put together. So I really enjoy that part about it.
In this program, we take students that have never held a hammer, get them to the point where they're able to read a blueprint, be able to assemble, build walls, and construct a structure from a blueprint. You become a well-knowledge carpenter when you're done with this program.
This program takes us from knowing nothing to being able to build a house.
Edward, come over and help Oscar. We gotta square this up.
We were building SimCity for the police students here, and we were just basically building it exactly how you would build a house, framing out the walls, getting the windows and the doors framed out, doing what you would if you were really going to build a house.
The project I've enjoyed most doing in this class is I actually build cabinet doors for my kitchen. And using the different tools and getting the shape of it and everything, it was just so much fun.
The program gives you a very good footing and a start for being able to go out and start working in industry, building houses, building decks, doing remod jobs, whatever needs to be done that a carpenter can do. Usually when people finish the program, they are able to get a job working in the construction. You start out as like a laborer and then you can move your way up into an apprentice. With Gateway, we like to help out and we like to try and align and set students up with jobs. We have employers lined up right now waiting for people to get done with the programs. It's a great opportunity to get your foot in the door with companies.
I'm planning to, remodel homes, be able to fix them up, and this program I feel has really prepared me well so far for doing that.
This is telling the machine where the end of that tool starts. And we need to tell them.
The CNC program at Gateway Technical College is split into 3 career pathways that students can choose from. The first pathway is for a CNC operator. These students will learn the fundamentals of CNC machining technology, including how to read and interpret blueprints, shop safety, quality control, and how to use various precision measuring tools.
Excellent.
The second pathway is for a CNC production technician. Students will further develop their fundamental skills and learn how to set up CNC mills and lathes. The third and final pathway is for a CNC programmer. In this pathway, students will learn everything involved in CNC operation, setup, and CNC programming. The goal of the CNC program is to get students the skills they need to be job ready.
What I like about being out in the shop here is they really train you for what your employer is going to look for, what challenges or puzzles you're going to come across being out on the floor at an actual CNC shop.
This program has a strong emphasis on real-world application. We like our students to do as much hands-on learning as possible. We spend a little bit of time in classrooms learning the theory, the fundamentals, and then our students take it out into the machine shops and they apply what they've learned.
We did a little bit in class of the theory, then we come downstairs and get your hands on it, which I think was a really good experience to have with the opportunity of all these machines here. You can't really find that anywhere else, and it really translated over to the job.
We work closely with our industry partners to figure out exactly what they need. This way we can better prepare our students for the skills that they need when they're entering a machine shop.
During the gauging class, I was able to get more certificates and stay certified in certain measuring tools and certain softwares that I was able to use to, further my growth in the career. My main goal is to be able to run a shop, and Gateway gives me the tools to be able to do that.
Gateway gave me the opportunity to get the job and the career that I have now, and I've found that I really like it.
So if you are a motivated individual that likes high precision manufacturing, then the CNC program at Gateway is right for you.
Small joint, you're going to be fire tech, Main Street Command, giving you a working still on all incoming units go to fire ground 10.
The fire medic program we have here at Gateway is something that the students prefer because they're able to take their fire wand and EMT skills and jump right into some advanced concepts and preparing for the candidate physical ability test. They take the general education courses, and then they're right into the paramedic portion of the degree. And so they're really accomplishing fire and EMS in a big way and leaving with some major credentials in 2 years. Right now we're at Kansasville Fire and Rescue. Our students go through sets and reps as they rotate through a time and quality standard for each position on an engine company. And as we have one of the 3 crews not involved at that particular time in the evolutions with the company, we pull them off and we give them concentrated areas of instruction.
Right out the gate, you're learning about your gear, what keeps you safe, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, so it's all muscle memory. And then after that, you're out the door, you're on the fire grounds, you're in the burn building, you're on the splash board, you're up on the roof, you name it, you get your hands on it, and you're going to learn how to use it to the best of your abilities.
So we throw a lot at our students, and they're immersed in all those different various portions of the learning. They bring it all together when they go out and perform the evolutions outside with the engine company.
When you're actually physically out there doing it, then you get how it operates. You get, and it all comes together. So starting from ground zero, what do you have to lay out, situational awareness, looking around and seeing what's going on, and just making sure that your team is where it should be, everybody's working in unison.
Well, because you're coming out of the program with some major credentials and you've been put through a training process that looks at the quality of the work that you do and the time frame that you do it in, as the program gains stature, so will the graduates. There are several in this class that have already been given conditional offers of employment.
You do your learning here, so that way when you go to your department, it's automatic. So it makes you seem a little less green to your department when you get there.
This program provides solutions to almost every risk that firefighters face. And it becomes a way of life, a habit, if you will, of managing yourself and the way that you respond to incidents. So they have a good future ahead of them.
I am going to go career, so this fall I will start the paramedic portion of the fire medic program. After that, start applying, get ready for the CPAT, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to get full-time.
I love the two departments that I work at. They're very, very supportive of what I do and what I want to do in my future. Eventually I would like to go career, but for now, you know, staying home, local boy, working for the fire department.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 656-9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
The Pizza King, Durango's restaurant and sports bar, is a proud supporter of WGTD Sports in Kenosha on the corner of 22nd Avenue and 31st Street, offering classic Kenosha-style pizzas, along with Italian dishes, chicken wings, and more. Ice cream and custard on the patio through October, weather permitting. Durango's has Kenosha's only portable pizza oven. For information on catering and for the full menu, go online to durangoskenosha.com or call 262-658-8450. Durango's, the Pizza King.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
in me.
In me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us.
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny. We push back in the face of adversity. We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Our goal is to get you on the floor working and interacting with your clients. What we do is we work you with mannequins first, learning perming, hair cutting, hair coloring. Barbers still do learn all that, as well as styling. It's important to learn the basics and the fundamentals of how to get there, but then once you get those, it's when you get to the lab, you're actually able to exercise and move a little bit forward with some of the more technical skills to them.
I knew a lot about cutting. I knew how to cut hair and use the shears and everything else, but I wasn't well-rounded as a barber. So if you come to school, you'll be able to learn how to color, how to enhance hair. So for me, it just gave me that comfortability where now I'm well-rounded.
We have the classroom. We learn, we move into salon. Getting that developed helps you develop early those skills that you will need when you get out into the industry. Some of our instructors are still working in the barbershops and the salons, which I think is great for development because we know we're seeing what's new and trending, what's going on out there, and how we can help to make you just that more successful.
Eventually, I want to open up my own salon, so that's good actually learning from somebody who's in the field or been in it for 10, 20 years.
With our barber program, we do have the flexibility of having a full-time program during the day, or you can come part-time in the evening as well. We prepare you so that when you're ready to get out there, you can go take your state boards through the state of Wisconsin, and then that will enable you to go out and work in the salons.
Right after graduation, after I receive those licenses, after I take the test, and then I will work up on the shop. So my ultimate goal is to own multiple shops, or at least get my first shop. That's something that I want to do, and Gateway gave me the opportunity to do that.
Student intern. I am a senior at Indian Trail High School and Academy, and I just wanted to give some of my viewpoints from what I'm seeing on the field. Now, first, we had that big play by Park taken away at the start of the game. There was an 85-yard passing touchdown that was brought back, all because of a holding penalty. So that was a really good save for Tremper in that first play. Now, the first play and both the last play were really crucial to this game. At the end of the half, we saw Tremper fail to convert on the 2-yard line. We'll see how that plays in the end of the game. They're only up 2 points right now because of the missed field goal attempt and then the fail to convert on the 2-yard conversion. Also, today is homecoming for all of the Kenosha schools, Indian Trail, Bradford, and Tremper. So we got to see the homecoming king and queen just crowned. Nasir Jackson and Autumn Mendoza are your Tremper 2025 homecoming king and queen. So with all of the hype surrounded around homecoming, being a senior in high school, I can tell you that homecoming is the most magical time of the school year. Everyone has that almost Christmas-like feeling around the school. Everyone's pumped up, all of the assemblies, all of the fun activities you do in each class. Teachers get off your back a little bit, and everyone just enjoys this week. Now, with that, we have seen Tremper go on some pretty good drives so far. They're really pounding it in the running game with Sonny, and they are doing a really good job at keeping the momentum on their sides. The fans are into it, and they are moving at full force. Now, both of these teams are on the lower side of the standings in the SEC, and we've seen that come through in a couple of big plays given up by both defenses. With teams that are not very strong defensively, we see these breakaway passes. Park has some amazing athletes on their side, receivers, running backs that are able to flip a switch and turn on that second motor. And we've seen that a couple times. One was brought back, thankfully for the Tremper Trojans, but they had another one, a 80-yard passing touchdown. So what I've liked from Park so far is that they are staying sort of disciplined. Even though they're trailing in this game, they're staying disciplined in the run game. We haven't seen any big running plays broken by the Tremper Trojans, which is their bread and butter. They don't pass much, but when they do, they go for long balls. They're not a very check down kind of team. When they pass, they're throwing it 30, 35 yards down the field. So for Park on defense, they have been able to kind of use that to their advantage. They know Tremper isn't going to be passing the ball that much, and on a cold night like tonight, it's hard, especially with that wind, to throw that ball so far down the field. Now, the only time we've seen that kind of go against those rules is at the end of that half when Tremper had those two really big passing plays, but they failed to convert right before half. We'll see how that plays out. Tremper's been stuffing the Park Panthers in the run game, though. Park has not run for many yards in this first half, but they're getting stuff done through the passing game. Checkdowns and screen plays have been crucial for this Panther offense. They've got some really good athletes and some really big blockers that are getting out there and using their feet and getting mobile and getting those blocks set and just creating seals for the receivers to just get around and break big plays. But with those big plays come some holding penalties. We've seen a few of those for Park so far, and that's the main reason why they are trailing in this game. Thank you guys for giving me your time, and I'm going to send it back to Bob and the rest of the game. Thanks for having me.
And we're back. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. Second half of things. 14-12. Tremper up. They're going to start out with the ball. The ball across the 30, the 35, around, back to the 35-yard line. That was returned by Tremper, number 3, Baldwin. And they'll take it just outside the 35-yard line at the 36. Welcome to WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. So we have 11:53 left in the third quarter and a 14-12 game. Tremper up by 2, and that's because of 2 extra points that did not happen from Racine Park. A handoff coming across. Sulco handed it off well. Gonzalez, number 21, with that ball across the 40 to the 41. That's a gain of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Sulco out of the gun. Hands it off. Nice move up. I believe that's Gonzalez once again. It is. And that should be enough for a Tremper first down across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. And it is. A 6-yard gain and a Tremper first down. Nice way to start the second half. Tremper almost scored at the end of that first half. And I go back, they should have thrown the ball. 10 seconds, not enough if you try to run it. Sulco keeps it across the 50, kept pushing. Nice move with the legs all the way down to about the 45-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7, and we're going to call it 2nd and 3. They're going to mark the ball back to the 46-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 3. Sulco out of the gun. And a pitch out. That pitch is to number 24, Hines. And he was able to get partially around the corner, across the 45, down to the 41-yard line. And that's going to be enough to move the chains again. So first down, Kenosha Tremper. Sulco out of the gun. 3 to the far, nobody to the near. Fumble, ball straight down. Lopez never had that, and I believe they're going to say, and they do, Park with the ball on the fumble. And Jordan with that recovery for Park. On a huge play, the ball's going to be spotted at their own 44-yard line. So excellent field position on the turnover for Racine Park. Vaughn comes out. 2 to the far, 2 to the near. He's going to look to throw it, and he does. Solid tackle. That was to number 9, Lee. Lee on that tackle. I should say on that catch. And the ball up to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Park has been very, very good through the air. 2 to the near, 3 to the far. Hands it off. That goes to 24, Jordan. Jordan takes it across midfield, and they're going to mark it down at about the 47-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and a short one. Good job by Tremper, bringing down Jordan. Vaughn. He's got men in motion. Hands it off to Jordan. Jordan crosses the 45, and that's all he had to do for a first down for Racine Park. So the ball's going to be marked at the 44-yard line. And Park is going to get that first down, 1st and 10. 8:19 left to play. Tremper turned it over after moving the ball and receiving a first opportunity for the third quarter. Vaughn out of the gun, 2 to the near. Should say 1 to the near, 3 to the far. Vaughn puts it up. No flags.